Initially in 2006, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. I was finding that the medication that they had given me wasn't actually helping with the glycemic control. And what I didn't know was this was actually an initial symptom of pancreatic cancer. And then about 6 months later, I started becoming symptomatic of the cancer, with back pain, with pain on eating, change in bowel habit, and continuing to lose weight without trying. Eventually, I was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and now we know that that diabetes wasn't type 2 diabetes, it was in fact type 3C diabetes induced by the pancreatic cancer and not through any other sort of lifestyle factors. I wish I'd actually known what type I was initially, because it wasn't until a couple of years after my diagnosis for pancreatic cancer that they actually said, well, you've got type 3C. I sort of looked and said, well, what's that? My doctor absolutely, thankfully he's retired now, but I told him that I had type 3C diabetes, and he told me I was not only making it up, but that I was attention seeking, which is quite appalling really. Well, type 3C diabetes is quite a brittle form of the diabetes, and it is quite tricky to control it. I take insulin and I carb count. I also have a glucose monitor that is a continuous monitor, and it's linked to my phone and also my Apple Watch, so it will actually give me alerts if my glucose level is going too low or too high. It doesn't always work perfectly because I still have 20% of my pancreas left following surgery for pancreatic cancer, and that little bit of pancreas decides to work sometimes and pump out insulin when I've already counted the amount of insulin I need for the food that I'm eating, and then I can find that I can rapidly go low into hyperglycemia. The hardest part is really maintaining that control and getting the balance. Diabetes impacts everything because it's uppermost in your mind all the time. You know, you get up in the morning, what are my bloods looking like? You have breakfast, I'm about to eat breakfast, how much insulin do I need? The beauty of continuous glucose monitoring is the fact that you can check it without it being too obvious, so you know where you're at. Things have got a lot better nowadays.